What's going on YouTube? My name is Diesel and today we're doing something a little different because Scrap Mechanic finally came out with a survival trailer. The game is coming out next week. I'm super hyped for it. Actually, I'm a couple emotions. I'm hype. I'm optimistic and I'm skeptical. Can I be all three? I'd like to be all three, please. I'd like to be all three. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you the trailer, and then after that, we're gonna discuss the things in the trailer. This channel got a huge boost from Scrap Mechanic. It was one of the first boosts of the entire channel, and I was very grateful and thankful to Axolot Games. I've been a little skeptical, a little critical of them, and we're gonna talk about it after the trailer. But at the same time, I can't wait. I can't wait. And the trailer, I've seen it already, but we're gonna show you. We're gonna go through everything, discuss, and I want you to tell me if you're hype in the chat, if you're hype in the comments, if you can't wait, or well, you may be concerned about too. So let's go ahead and hop in and play it, and then we shall discuss. Let me tell you, pretty wild indeed. So if we go through this whole trailer, first thing right off the bat is water. You're like, oh my god, there's water in the game. Finally, Axolot procured the developers from Raft, so the water physics, they definitely probably went over to the Raft crew and it's like, hey man, how can we make this look pretty? I like the cinematic feature where basically you crash land on this island, it's you, a t-shirt, and a hammer. And here's where it gets a little interesting, man. So they knock everything down. You got all these different pieces of wood. You got to go ahead and craft and gather and get some resources. I'm not sure how the multiplayer for this game is going to work, especially if you're talking about survival games. I'm not sure if it's because normally, like when it comes to multiplayer, even with Raft and Scrap Mechanic, it's like a local Steam session. So say if I want to start a game, I have to invite other players to my game, and no one can really get into my game unless I'm playing with them. So you can't have like anybody offline gathering materials for these giant builds that apparently you have to put in. So I'm a little skeptical here. I want to see what's going on, but I have a possible theory of what could be happening and my problems with it. So now that we have these chunks here, it goes into these little tiny sticks, and we got like a little carrot shaver right there, man. And that's something that a lot of Scrap Mechanic players are going to have some, I don't know, maybe some issues with, because we've never ever gathered. We've never ever had to grind for materials to make the different things that we make. All the creations that we've ever created, where all the pieces were just right there. Imagine, say, like a game like Minecraft. Minecraft comes out, and for 3 to 4 years, all they have is creative mode. There's no creepers, there's no zombies, there's no survival mode whatsoever. And then out of nowhere, 3 years, 4 years in development, they come out with the survival, and there's all these different things you got to go, and you sit there and grind for hours. You have to go into mining sessions just to go ahead and mine different diamonds and coal. Like, there are live streams of just people who do resource grinding. It's ridiculous. And that's something that's going to be very new. It's going to be very interesting to see how people go ahead and react to that kind of thing. And also if there's any mechanics within the game. I'm talking way too much. So, farm bots, dope. I wonder if we get there certain parts. We have toolboxes here. It looks like we have some gasoline that drops here. Some things like fuel, some seeds. Hold on. Fuel, seeds. Maybe like a little storage container, storage box. Maybe it's got some sort of drill bits. Maybe it's like a drill bit case. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's got some special stuff in there. I wonder too if you have any kind of rare drops. Like if it's a possible, like, I don't know, like a purple item or a gold item. I'm not sure. Interesting. Oh, hold on. There's also stairs too. Stairs? What? Stairs? Scrap mechanic? Ridiculous. All right. Let's keep on going here. Resources. We're dry. Also, there's another thing with the tier 1 and tier 2. You have to level up your different gear, like your tires and your driver's seats, in order to make them really nice. Even the wood looks a little bit beaten up. They also have cardboard in the game, so it looks like you have possible level 1, tier 1 wood. And I'm interested to see how, even like how these people are your characters seem to be running with logs. What's the inventory system going to look like? How many logs can I hold? If I have too many, am I going to be over encumbered? You are over encumbered. You are over encumbered. Am I going to be seeing that? Now we do have cars and storage units and storage, but like what's the cargo capacity of the cars, the vehicles? Like what's the weight ratios? You know what I'm saying? Like what is going to be? There's so many different technical things I'm thinking about that I'm not really sure too many people are really thinking about. Like how much can this one brand new cart here that they're about to build, how much can that hold? We got fuel going to an engine, which is something that I've never messed around with. We got boats, which no one has ever messed around with. And this is very interesting. Rafts definitely has some sort of influence on this. Got those plastic jugs on the side there. Flotation device. We got some wheels. It looks like there's some propellers that are kind of like pushing or holding us up here while jets are kind of shooting. I don't know. But yes. And then under the sea. Definitely has a little bit of Raft and Subnautica influence here. I don't know what they're holding. Are they turtles? Are they turtles? Are they like the propeller? They help with like the propulsion of like scuba divers that have those handheld little jams that kind of shoot them through the water. But I can't wait. Underwater bases, possibly, you think? Can we build underwater? I don't know. Possibilities be endless. Let's go. Lava, burnt forest. This is cool too. All these different buildings and all these different areas. Can we go into all these different areas? Is this a huge thing? It kind of looks like a big waffle maker, I'm not gonna lie. With a giant CO2 cartridge, or maybe like a... Actually, this looks like a little bit of a grill. Got some propane accessories. And looks like we have a flying device. I'm not sure if air physics come into play. We definitely have water physics, we have ground physics, but our air physics is going to be a thing where we can have helicopters and jets without having to have mods. And will mods be a thing? I hope mods aren't going to be a thing in survival right off the bat. People are going a little too mod crazy, and they thought that I was a little mod crazy back when I started. Now everybody uses mods because that's all you can use in a game that's just a creative mode. Let's go ahead. Play. City streets. Oh, I can't wait. But what's in these city streets? What can you get? Are there tons of farm bots? Why is everything still on fire? Did the apocalypse just happen? Can we go in any of these buildings? Can we hop on top? I don't see why we couldn't, but it's another thing that I'm kind of like going through. And this is an amazing thing that I have a couple questions about. So we have all these buildings and all of these capabilities that we have now. So if you've ever played Scrap Mechanic, you know that when you hop into a multiplayer, John, it is a little bit of a framey, buggy mess. Most computers start screaming. So how detailed do you want to make your base if all of that's entailed in this trailer is going to be destruction and mayhem and carnage? We have moo cows down here, so definitely farm. We've got farmer moo cows. We have these udders over here, so I definitely think that has some sort of feeding water situation. Water milk? Milk water? Water milk? I'm not sure. But anybody who's ever played Scrap Mechanic knows that nothing ever goes smooth. Nothing. There's never a video that's ever made in a scrap mechanic where everything is just perfectly smooth and everything's fantastic. It never happens. It never happens. So the fact that 4 people are running around with all this stuff moving about, that there's no frame rate lag and there's not going to be any issues with clipping. I mean, there are doors now that people make, like this little sliding door where it goes down and up. People make things like that right now. They have trouble. It clips. And then we have all these different like details, like how detailed you can make your base, you know? Are we gonna have any collision problems? How many frames are we gonna get? Which kind of leads me to believe here. I'm kind of thinking that maybe, possibly, maybe the creative aspect of it isn't going to be all that people think it's going to be. Like these specialty vehicles, I think these might be specialty vehicles where you can set up and you can build, and they have a built-in blueprint for these things, and you kind of give it like 50 metal, 100 wood, you know, 10 electrical wiring and 1 gas tank, and then you put it all together and it crafts this one giant thing. Or maybe this all is individual pieces that you can have moving and shaking and baking together. I'm just saying that if you're gonna have 3 or 4 people on a server this close together with a bunch of moving parts, it could lead to a lot of problems. But maybe they got those things fixed, and that's like my biggest concern about this game. I'm sorry I'm talking too much, and I'm, well, giving you some concern. The farming aspect looks fantastic because your weaponry, your ammo, is potatoes. You got French fry shotguns, you got potato spud guns. So not only is farming going to be big for your fuel, your personal fuel, you know, food, water, maybe some upgrades to like 5% accuracy, 10% more damage, but also just ammunition as a whole. Also, what are we going to have as far as automation and crafting? So we got like little, you know, wood logs and big things of metal, and looks like we got scrap. Is there any kind of automation system? Are we going to have conveyor belts? Is it something where I can actually set up a system, a storage system, where I don't have to constantly open up things, put them on in, open up another trunk, put it on in? Can I just have a sorting system? It seems odd to me that you put in and OR gates and timing things and all these electronic devices. People are making computers in the game, but I can't automate my storage process, you know? I digress. But this looks pretty wild. The animations look pretty interesting, and the customization is key. That's all that matters to me, my friends. Customization and creativity. And never ever block your entire front gate with a wooden door. Now, is this going to be a one-time event where, like, does this happen every single night? Or is it something where there's like a blood moon and now all these farm bots go crazy and they just come attacking you? And I also like how, boom, we got explosions, but also these little glow sticks. I think they're attracted to light. I think it's kind of a light thing where if they see light, they attack light. And I think what they're throwing is kind of like road flares here. And they threw one, and it seems like this farm bot back here is attracted to that light. While these two, he threw it past them, so they didn't see it, so they're still attacking. It's pretty wild. And this, a reason to build stuff. That's right, traps. It seems like it's a little egregious, like a little much. Like, why do we have these just built around the area? It's in case we get attacked. Alright. Different neon, I like it. Catapults, all the creativity in there. I'm just hoping that it's a free reign creativity and not just like a blueprint creativity. Now, when it comes to factories and going into these farming facilities to gather resources and things like that, it looks like this main panel is like the go-to. Like, that's what everyone's gunning for. And I don't know what you get out of it, though. Do you get more fuel? Blueprints, materials, rare items. This has reflective combat too, so every single time, like these tape bots, they'll chuck stuff at you, but if you have a hammer, you can block it, and it looks like it's a boss fight. Now again, it is at night, so can you only attack these things at night? Do the creeps come out at night? Do the creeps come out at night? I like the thumbnail too. Big fan. So there's some questions, man. Skeptical Diesel is skeptical, you know? I stopped playing Scrap Mechanic because I didn't like the fact that I had to, in order for me to build something, I would build it and kind of just be like, hey everybody, check out this. And then everyone would go, oh, that is pretty cool. What can you do with it? Nothing. It's all for show. And it just gets boring after a while. You need a reason to play, and survival is what all of us have been looking forward to. And I hope you are too. Let me know in the comment section down below. We're going to set up a little area in our Discord for Scrap Mechanic when this comes out on May 7th, next week, folks. We're definitely going to do a playthrough. I don't know about a solo playthrough. We're definitely going to try it out, solo playthrough, but I definitely want to hop in with some subscribers, maybe some fans in the Discord, some peoples, some Patreons, I'm not sure. But we're definitely going to have some multiplayer Johns in there. I'm going to be interested to see how it plays out, what goes on. So definitely hop in the Discord, hop in the Scrap Mechanic chat, and we'll see what we got going on. You know? It's going to be fun. I can't wait. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let me know how hype you are in the comment section down below. But folks, Skeptical Diesel is skeptical. I hope it has unlimited kind of crafting and creativity. I hope the action's good, and I hope the frame rate doesn't destroy and light all of our computers on fire. I'm optimistic, but pessimistic. Skeptical hippo eyes. I got skeptical hippo eyes right now? I don't know. I'm looking at it. I'm going to go for it. We're going to go for it together. But folks, that's going to be our episode today. If you enjoyed this video, by all means, hit that like button. Helps out my channel ever so much more than you know. And if you like it a whole lot, go ahead, hit subscribe. New videos coming out every single day, every single week. Folks, have a great day, afternoon, evening. Good night. Peace out, I shout, y'all. And I will check you out right here again in Scrap Mechanic Survival next time.